Welcome back to the channel. Today I was originally planning hopefully be the final part of kind of get the boat ready, the rod and reel maintenance done. Once again, I feel like it's been a broken record. Work has been absolutely insane, and I worked a lot again this week, so I'm just not mentally ready to do that, especially with the reels. Gotta do the side plates and everything and all the little springs, and yeah, anyway. But I did pick up a new rod. I was going to save it, but with how everything went, it's kind of nice to have it now. So I'm going to show it off. I picked it up from American Legacy. So let's see what I got. So the rod I got, you guys have heard me talk about before, the used section from American Legacy is giant. Well, they had a 20% off used, I think. I forget. But then you can get the used stuff and then use Tackle Talk 5. And if you're not already subscribed or following Tackle Talk on the podcast and listen to it, you're missing out. Get a lot of good info in there. But using his code, you get like an extra 10% off. So I picked up for a steal another Shimano Expride. So I think it was knocked down to like 180 something. And then the code knocked it down to like 160 something. And then I have all my credits still from the last couple of years of all my Dobbin sales. Never used my credits. So I had like 20 something dollars in credits. So I got this rod out the door for like 160 bucks, 158 bucks. So an absolute steal for an Expride. Apparently it was in excellent condition. You know. I didn't know. Honestly, I thought it was not true, but the Expride cork is already starting to fall out a lot. So this is the 7'2" heavy, and of course it's in the B, so it's the newer with the monocoque handle. Looked around, and all the reviews I could find in videos, it was pretty much like the main power rod. If you want to do a lot of power fishing stuff, that was the rod to go with. My main goal is to throw jigs on it, Texas rigs on it, probably find some other stuff to throw on it. It's labeled as 1/2 ounce to 1.5. So, trying to see anything else. Line 12 to 25. So it loads pretty nice though. Nice jig rod, but it's not a broomstick, so I probably will also throw like call shads on it or beast hooks. And I paired it up with my 8-speed Bantam. That's my 2019 version, 8-speed. So with the cork falling out, and this is the brand new Expride that you guys saw on the show, you can already kind of see, if you can see on it, you can kind of see where the filler is at. So the question is, to seal or not to seal? I have always sealed my cork from my rods. Here's an older Caden I have, a couple years old. See, it's really dark. People say it's caused by the U40. I've used this thing like every weekend, so I think it's just my oil. But you can see my hand sits there all the time. You can see the cork. You can see how much of that cork has just fallen out. It's like torn up. And then you can see all the cracks of all the filler. But that's all the way through. But I mean, even comparing, I mean, this is a brand new Lose LFS rod, the one I just showed off. You can see already the cork is falling out, and it's brand new. So I know a couple people have those X-Prides and the cork looks really, really good, but this is a newer version of them. And I know from what Gary Dobbins talked about is the cork quality has decreased, so I'm really hesitant on what I'm going to seal it. Haven't decided yet, so let me know in the comment section, do you seal it? I do use, or I have a little bit left of U40. Went to order more and out of stock like everywhere. So I'm trying to decide if I want to seal that cork up, the LFS rods, and the Phoenix, or not the Phoenix, the PAL. I'm looking at it now, and I can already see some filler falling out. I know some people don't care if the filler falls out. I'm on that side. It does matter to me because, once again, the only thing, in my opinion, and from what I've research. The only thing cork does to a rod is make it look good. It doesn't do anything for sensitivity. Grip wise, not really. I don't think cork's the most grippiest thing in the world. So trying to decide if I'm going to U40 this. I think I'm going to, because it's used. And with already the cork falling out already. I mean, so there's a big chunk right there. And some more big chunks. So I think I'm going to try to save the rest of the cork so it doesn't fall out. So that's the only really con on that rod is the cork falling out. That's really it. Except that, it's going to be an awesome rod. I'm already expecting to crack a lot of bass on that thing this year. A lot of dinks. A lot of dinks can be caught in that. Really, a really nice dink catching rod and setup. But next Saturday, March 8th, is the Dixie Marine swap meet. It's 8 a.m. to noon. I know I'm still going. I think Aaron's still going. So that should be a lot of fun. We never done it before. And then the following weekend, March 15th, Hamilton Bait and Tackle have their open house of the year, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They do coffee and donuts in the morning, and then they're doing Chester's Pizza for lunch this year. I will probably be going by lunchtime because usually I go to the show, I go buy some stuff, and then I go fishing. So that's my plan again this year. But I will be there, so if you do show up, you see me, definitely come by and say hi. They do a lot of good deals typically. I think it's usually like 15-20% on everything, and then some stuff. Like the one year, me and Aaron got Luma's GCXs, and we paid like $165 out the door for them. So we got them really deep, really cheap. Last year I bought like 5 things and got 5 things for free, or bought 10 things for $20 or something. So they usually run a lot of really good deals. So definitely stop out next weekend on the 15th at the Hamilton Bait and Tackle. But if you're in the area, also in Fairfield on the 8th, stop by at Dixie Marine, see what they got. And it's Dixie Marine, so they got Ranger boats, and trying to remember all the other people they run or they sell. I know they're mainly a Ranger dealer, so if not, worst case, you come see some Ranger boats. So, but anyway, if you'd like to support the businesses that support me, all their contact information will be in the description. Plus, if you buy anything from Hamilton Bait and Tackle, use my code BASSIN513 and send me a screenshot on Instagram of either your receipt or a screenshot of your order confirmation, and I will post you on my story for letting you guys know for appreciating all the support. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.